Alright, it's late and I got things to do tomorrow, so this is going to be nice and quick. Jays win 4-3 over the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim of the Angels of Los Angeles. Yeah, we're back on our bullshit, guys. Listen, a win's a win, and I'm not going to complain. Okay, I am going to complain. I'm not going to complain too much about a win, but come on, guys, we're back to our old bad habits again. So many runners on base, so many opportunities, almost all of them wasted. It was really frustrating to watch this game. Also, speaking of being frustrating watching this game was on Apple Plus instead of our normal Sportsnet overlords. And, wow. The game looked and sounded gorgeous, absolutely fantastic on the technical elements, but that was one of the worst broadcast crews I've ever heard in my entire life. And I routinely listened to Pat Tabler. There was this one bit where a woman who outright admitted many times that she had never seen Star Wars talked to a bunch of Star Wars cosplayers in the middle of the action and then basically called everyone who likes Star Wars nerds, despite the fact that Star Wars is much more popular than baseball. And then we send it back to the booth where the play-by-play guy's also like, yeah, I also don't watch Star Wars, you bunch of nerds. Like, what was the point of that whole segment, really? If you want to apologize for baseball being baseball and not, I don't know, football or Star Wars, and you want to crawl towards the masses, you then can't call them nerds for liking what they like. And the thing they like, by the way, is quite a bit more popular than your product. And if you want to just be baseball, just be baseball. No one is watching this baseball game going like, okay, but I wonder how we can tie this into Star Wars. No, we came to watch baseball. Just show us the baseball. Painful and asinine, and I'm really excited that we get to hear. I mean, listen, Matt Devlin's not doing a tremendous job as the fill-in for Schulman right now, but I am ready for the Matty D Pat Tabler combo to come back tomorrow night, because yikes, that was rough. Okay, that rant's over. Now back to my previous rant already in progress. Santiago Espinal left what felt like 80,000 runners on base tonight. They pointed out in the broadcast, I mean, they did eventually talk about baseball again because I guess they had to, begrudgingly. But they pointed out that Vladdy came to the plate 4 times and he led off in 3 of those. And that's because Santiago Espinal made the last out almost every time he came to the plate other than his first time. That's just not what you're looking for him to do. He's had a really strong season, has been super valuable, and honestly, anything he gives us for the rest of the season is complete bonus because, like, he wasn't supposed to be this good. He's been borderline all-star this whole year, but tonight was rough. He was a big problem in the offense, and maybe moving him up to the 2 spot is not really where he shines. It made sense. Objectively, it makes sense for him to do that, but maybe that's not his wheelhouse. A lot of that was made up for, though, by the bottom of the order, notably Alejandro Kirk, who himself hit into a double play. I felt like the first 3 innings, we had lots of traffic and ended on a double play every time, and it was really frustrating. Anyway, Kirk himself had a double play, but he also had a couple of hits, including a double, and he scored the game-winning run, so you gotta like that. Driving in that game-winning run was Lourdes Gurriel Jr. This is the best he's looked all season. And this would be right on time for him to flip the switch and remember how to be a hitter, because this is about when it happened last year. He went 3 for 4 in this game with a double and the game-winning RBI. I love you, Lourdes. If you can come back right now, that would be fantastic. Danny Jansen, who for some reason was not in the starting lineup, come on, Charlie, get it together, came in for exactly 1 at-bat and got a hit. Go figure. This guy needs to be in the lineup every night until he figures out how to make an out again. And I hope he never does. Matt Chapman even got in the action with an RBI single, sort of helped out by the infield defense for the Angels, which was solid until that one moment when it wasn't. Alek Manoah, not as sharp as we've seen him in the past, but he still gave you 6 innings of 3-run ball, which they used to call a quality start before they stopped caring about that particular stat. And more great work from the bullpen. Tonight, it was Richards, Garcia, and Romano absolutely locking the door. I keep waiting for something like this to start to fall apart a little bit. And these guys aren't perfect. Every once in a while, they're going to give up a run. But man, they've been so solid all year when they were again tonight. I said we're back on our bullshit, and it kind of felt like it was, and it kind of looked like it was, but there are still some encouraging signs. There were some balls that ended up being hit directly at guys. The bottom of the lineup really came through. It's really unfortunate we hit into so many double plays because, once again, I feel like the game could have been a laugher if they just gotten one key hit, either from Kirk or from Espinal. There were enough signs tonight to make me think that all the progress that we had the last couple games have not been washed down the drain. It's still discouraging to see us doing the thing where we leave a million guys on base and have to scrape out a 1-run win. Well, here I am. I'm managing to do it. I am complaining about the Blue Jays winning. Okay, so I'm just going to stop dead right there. The Blue Jays win. That's great. Alek Manoah continues to be great. Even when he's not that good, he's still great. The bullpen continues to be great. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. looks like he might have figured it out. That would be fantastic. The Blue Jays win. Let's just focus on that. And Apple TV, I think, is done with the Blue Jays, I hope. Oh, God, I hope. Because, man. Okay, that's it for me for this one. Thank you very much for watching this video and this channel. Tomorrow night, we have more late night left coast baseball, which I'm very excited about, and maybe nobody else in this city really is. If the rotation is holding its shape, it should be Yusei Kikuchi going against, I don't even know who's going for the Angels tomorrow. Maybe Reed Detmers? I think it's about time. Is Noah Syndergaard happening right now? I don't even know. I'm not really paying attention to them. But it's Kikuchi for the Jays, and that could go either way, really. So that would be a great time for Lourdes to continue to remember how to hit. But I'll see you even later on tomorrow night. See you then.